Hello, hello, I'm Kat. Welcome. In this video, I'm really excited to share with you how to double the value of your offer. And I know that sounds like a really big claim because some of you have quite expensive offers already, but I'm not talking about doubling the price, I'm talking about doubling the value so that you're actually providing so much more value in your offer so that people double the so it is double the likelihood. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think you know what I mean, of people actually taking you up on your offer. So this is for you if you sell coaching services, consulting services, if you have some kind of program to sell to people, if you're like a service-based business owner and you want to be able to increase the value of what you're presenting to your clients. So maybe you're presenting it on a webinar or on a Facebook Live, or it could be through a landing page, like a sales page, a web page, or it could be through a one-on-one conversation. You want to make sure that you've got a valuable, irresistible offer for people. It's one of the most important things to have in business is to have a really valuable offer that makes it a no-brainer for people to want to take you up on it, right? So it's super important that your offer, I'll just put this up a little bit, that your offer is valuable and that people really want to take you up on it and they don't question the price because they can see the value. People only throw out those objections if they don't see the value, right? So let's talk about how to double the value of your offer. So a trap that a lot of coaches and experts fall into is just selling their time with them. So maybe they have a 12-week program or a 6-week program or a 6-month program or a 3-day course or something like that, and they're just selling the time. They're just selling the time. The problem with that is that it's kind of invisible, right? It's very hard to picture time with someone unless you're just seeing yourself on the phone or on a Zoom call with a coach. It's difficult for people to see the value. So people want something more tangible. They want tools, not just time. So I want you to think of this phrase. It's tools plus time. Tools plus time. So it's not just time with you. You've got to add tools to the mix. And this is how we can start to really increase the value of our offers. It's so much harder to just sell time with you, because essentially people are thinking, well, what does that mean? How does that kind of lead to a result? How do I know that spending all this time with you is going to equate to something physical and tangible? So we've got to think about how we can create things to actually give people that are tangible and real, and we can start thinking about what are going to be those things that you can add to your offer that are going to make it really appealing. This is just one essential ingredient to an irresistible offer. I share 7 different ingredients with people in like my webinar on this, but tonight I want to just talk about this one specific ingredient to make it an absolute no-brainer. So you can put this in your offer and you can actually create something in a really short amount of time. I had one client do this in less than 30 minutes. Because the thing is, you have knowledge in your brain, you have intellectual property, right? You have ways of expressing things. Like time with you is very valuable because only you know what you know in terms of the stories, the combination of everything you've learned, your experience, your skills, everything that you've absorbed throughout your life. That time with you is super valuable, and it's hard to just keep putting that up and up and up, but we can put our offer up if we also include tools. People like the word tools because tools are things that they feel like they can pick up and use, right? So instead of saying, I'll show you or I'll teach you, the worst thing to say is like, I'll teach you XYZ, because people don't just want information, they actually want to pick up tools. So instead of saying, I'll teach you, you can flip that round to saying, you will pick up the tools that you can use. Because someone can visualize that, right? I pick up tools and I use them. So I'm going to give you some examples of tools that you can use straight away, but I just want to know who is here on with me. Just give me a hello so I know who is on here. And I would love to know from you, do you think it's more valuable to, like if someone offered you a coaching program where it was just time with them, or they offered you a program that was time with them plus a whole vault of documents, like really valuable tools, things like checklists and worksheets and guides and PDFs and audits and progress reports and cheat sheets, actual tools, things that they can go and use, maybe scripts, templates, plug and play examples, who thinks that is more valuable than just time with someone? Who would prefer the tools? Just give me a yes in the comments if you would prefer to actually have tools when someone is offering you a program. Hello Tracy, good to see you again. Hi Rachel, hey, how you doing? Oh, hey Kath, good to see you here. Glad you made it here. So when you think about the amount of intellectual property that you have in your mind, the way that you explain things, the unique way that you explain things, the questions that you ask people, the answers that you have for people, the knowledge, the processes, the frameworks, if you can actually put those into tools, tangible tools, and include them in your offer, then suddenly you're going to really double the value of your offer, especially if your tools are good. So what makes a tool good? Well, the first thing is it's simple to use, so someone can pick it up and use it straight away. So let's say, for example, instead of just having time with you on a coaching call, you could say, okay, you're also going to get the recording of the call. I'm also going to give you an action plan after our call. Something I did last year actually at New Year's is I offered 5 sessions with me. They were 90-minute sessions. They got the session with me, but they also got a personalized meditation. So I took everything that they said and I created a personalized meditation and I recorded it on GarageBand and I had music playing and I sent them the MP3, and every single person that I sent that to said they played it over and over because it was inserting their words back to them. So it was super powerful. That's a tool, and that doesn't take long to create. Like it took a little bit of time to set up the template and the music and work out how to do it. But once I'd done it, that was done, and I could just repeat that over those 5 people. You can include like the action plan for them afterwards. You can create them a personalized roadmap. That doesn't have to take long, because if you think about it, you know how to take someone from A to Z, right? You know those steps that people need to go on to go from where they are to where they want to be, like from the problem to the solution. So you can have a roadmap, and let's say you jump on a discovery call and say you're going to get a personalized roadmap. Well, you've already got the framework, but then you personalize it. So for example, you could have a PowerPoint slide and you've got your roadmap at the top, but let's say, like I think of one of my roadmaps, the client attraction roadmap, it starts with identifying your unique brilliance. So I would actually say to them, this is the unique brilliance I see in you. These are the strengths that I see in you. This is how you can actually package that up and make it really valuable. You need to identify your ideal client. Well, this is what you've told me. And you take the information they tell you and you create like a document or a personalized report for them. So they're walking away with this tool rather than just time with you that kind of just disappears and becomes almost like this invisible thing. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's almost like you're making every part of that time with you tangible so that they feel like it's a thing, So clients can actually see exactly the journey. They see the roadmap. It's valuable. So I want you to start thinking about what are some of the tools, the tangible tools, the products, instead of, like if you're a service-based business owner, actually just give me a yes in the chat, in the comments, if you have a service, if you're actually offering a service. So if you're a graphic designer or a copywriter or a psychologist or a plumber or a coach, like you actually have a service, just give me a yes in the comments so I know who is on here and I know how to tailor this for you. Rachel's got yes. So Tracy, yeah, Tracy, you do laughter yoga, so that is a definite service. Rachel, you've got a service. Kath, yeah, service. So when you've got a service, you want to kind of turn it into more like a product, because with products, I mean, think about it, we love products, right? We love going shopping, touching things, buying them, having something tangible like a dress, you know? So if you sell something invisible, then think about how you can turn it into a product and make it more tangible. People think that it takes a long time, but it's actually your genius zone. It's your unique brilliance. All you need to do is actually create something. It doesn't have to take that long. Like, it can be super easy to create. So I'm going to give you some examples of things that I've done, because now, like, something that I offer people when they take me up on my Client Attraction Accelerator program, which is it's a whole portal with 8 modules of helping people to attract clients. So it's things like marketing, sales, copywriting, funnels, all of everything that you need to do to attract and sign up clients. But it's not just the videos. People don't just need video content, because they know that mostly a lot of people know that they're not going to be motivated to just sit at home and watch videos. They want community, they want a coach, they want a mentor, they want live energy, inspiration, other people doing the same journey. So when you think about your offer, you can double the value of your offer by not just having one-on-one time with you, but having a community, having coaching, in between watching those videos, ability to ask questions somewhere. Maybe someone's had a coach before, but they've never been able to access videos in between those coaching sessions. So for you to be able to create little mini videos, training videos, you can do these really simply on Loom, Loom. You can create how-to videos. I do these for my clients all the time, just little how-to videos, send them the links, super easy. And these are the things that double the value of your offer. You can even 5x the value of your offer if you've got these kind of things in them. Another thing that I've been doing for many years is having a vault as part of the offer. So instead of just one-on-one coaching, they also get access to a vault of documents that I've created over the years, and I just give it to people so they can change their logo, they can put in their own logo, they can use my templates of my slides, they can download all these marketing documents and documents that I've used in my own business, basically the whole back end of my business, all the email swipe files, like the templates that I use, and they can just take them and run with them. And the reason I offer them is because those take hours and hours and hours to create, right? So I create it once for myself. I might as well share it with people so that people aren't getting stuck trying to create all these documents themselves. So what I recommend you do is have a vault of documents and pack it with things that are super valuable for people. Think about, like, I've got this spreadsheet that's so valuable for people that are running a webinar. It's got every single thing you need to do. 4 weeks out, do this. This is what you do for your promotion, everything they need to do, and the training videos on how to actually do it. I've got an offer validation guide. It's a guide to validate your offer, make sure it's going to work. I've got an offer creation formula, so how to actually create the formula. These are tools, a client attraction checklist. So every single day, a checklist of things to do daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly in order to keep attracting clients. What else have I got? I've got a lead generation strategies guide. So a whole heap of free lead generation strategies. I've got plug and play templates, an authentic sales script. So that's something that is a tangible thing that they get. It's a full document of scripts and questions. It's basically a toolkit of questions people can use. So start thinking, what would you put in your vault? If you have a vault of documents, what kind of swipe files, templates? Maybe you have some kind of audit, so you're doing some kind of quiz or progress report, so your clients can track their progress. Some type of planner. Maybe it's a technology checklist, or some kind of survival kit. Like I've got a video survival kit. It's the tools, the technology, the tips, all of those things. So think about audits. fun ways that you can name things, because it's all about naming it something that's very appealing and attractive. If you have been in a program where they've provided you a tool, I want you to just pop in the comments, what's a tool that you've received that you thought that is really cool? Any of you on here live, have you received a tool, or if you're on the replay, just give me a hashtag replay. And what's a tool that you've received when you've signed up to a program or you've taken someone up on their offer? What's something cool that they've given you that's just added that value and made you think, oh, that's really cool? Like, I remember when I signed up to a personal trainer, and I was only 16. It was my very first personal trainer, and he gave me like some protein, ready to drink protein drinks. He gave me like this bag of stuff. He gave me boxing wraps. Like, boxing wraps are $10, but the fact that he gave them to me, I just was like, this is really cool, and it made me want to work out, because I had this like actual physical tangible stuff. I remember when I signed up to Grace Lever, the Doers Way program, and she sends out these she sent out all these books in the post. So this is like a how to create a lead magnet, and each one of them, this is like sit down with a coffee and read it, and then this is like the actual kind of implementation guide. So I mean, that was really cool to receive that in the post. I got a workbook and a mug and a stack of cards and a pen from Authentic Education recently. I thought that's just really cool. Tools, actual tangible tools. So what are some things that you've received? Has anyone received some cool tools that they've really liked? Or what are some tools that you could create that you could just add so that you can actually double the offer? So have a think about a vault of documents. You can put in their videos. They don't have to be super professional. They don't have to be all polished, and unless you're Caroline, she actually does, really professional videos, and that's part of her business. But if you're a health coach or a graphic designer or a consultant or an author or a speaker, you don't have to have these videos that are, $10,000. You can record something on Loom or Zoom. You can upload it to Vimeo or YouTube, and you can share the link in a Google Drive. And you can create, like, I've got this online resource toolkit at the moment for the mastermind that I'm working with. I'm running a mastermind called Profit from Presenting, and it's how to run a webinar, how to do your first webinar. And so I've created this resource kit, and I just keep putting things in there. Okay, list of handy links. Here's my funnel that you can copy. Here's a video about how to create a landing page, and I just keep putting these tools in there. So I really want you to think about tools that you can create that don't have to take long. Rachel's got here, you got a calendar from a printer. That's so cool. It's just like a value add that's a tangible tool. So have a think about, and after you get off this live, I'd love it if you just take 30 minutes and map out all the things that you can include as tangible tools to go with your service business, and have a think about not just offering time with you, but tools. What are some tools? Is it a meditation MP3? Is it something you can send them in the post? Maybe it's a downloadable checklist. If you're a health coach, maybe it's a shopping list or a recipe. So pop in your chat, pop in the comments. What are some tools that you could include, and you could quite easily create them. I create a worksheet every single week because I do a webinar for my inner circle community every week, and so I create a whole document every week, and it takes me anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes. So it's questions, it's like information, it's kind of tables, and it's really fun to create. And I create the slide pack, and that's tools, tangible tools people can have. So if you've got any ideas, just pop them in the comments so that other people can benefit from it. But I really encourage you, don't just sell time, sell tools. This is just one ingredient of an irresistible offer. There's actually 7 that I recommend, and obviously for the sake of time, I just wanted to dive deep into that one. But if you want to know all of them, all the ingredients that go into a valuable offer, and also how to market people so that you can actually present your offer to them, so actually how to attract clients and get them into your discovery calls, and how to actually get them to say yes to your offer so that you can have more money in your bank account, especially over this season, over this holiday season that's coming up. If you want more money in your bank account, if you want to help more people, I'm running a free masterclass coming up, and it's called Client Attraction Accelerator Masterclass. It's happening on the 15th of December. So I wanted to just flag it with you now so you can check it out. And I'm doing free tickets at the moment. So I've just put the link in the chat box there. So I'm going to be showing you how to create a valuable offer, how to communicate effectively your value, how to attract and engage and draw the attention and maintain attention and connection with the right ideal clients. I'm going to be showing you my psychology-based influence content creation hacks, how to make sure that your ideal client is niched enough. So I've got a tool that you can use to do that. It's packed with value. Just go check out the link now and grab a free ticket if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I will see you back here next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Take care, my friends. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.